GoatFit are made of a few agro-industrial wastes such as palm acid oil from POME, coconut residue, napier grass, and water lettuce. GoatFit dry matter contain 1.31 until 1.74% higher than the nutrient required for the goat growth, while for the crude protein, it has range of 0.16 until 0.24%. It also has 10.09 until 14.55 megajoule higher than the nutrient required. Today, waste and waste management has given rise to many pressing issues. Increasing quantity of agro-industrial waste has causes serious environmental problems which require a better solution in handling the waste that generate. Before that, what is agro-industrial waste? Agro-industrial waste can be categorized into two, which are agriculture waste and industrial waste. Agriculture waste are from agro-based industry, such as animal waste, food processing waste, and crop waste, while industrial waste refer to all waste arising from the industrial operation or derived from manufacturing processes. Agro-industrial residue provide an enormous potential to generate substantial product. Agricultural-based industry produce a vast number of residue every year. If these residue are released to the environment without proper disposal procedure, it may cause pollution to the environment and harmful effect on human and animal health. Large production of palm oil industry in Malaysia produce palm oil meal effluent that give negative impact to the environment. Malaysia has been known as one of the world producer and exporter of palm oil product. POME is an extremely polluting wastewater with high COD and BOD. The meat demand is increasing and Malaysia imports most of the meat to cater the shortcoming. Among the issues and challenges faced in the development of this industry are the high prices of livestock feed and lack of expertise and manpower. Malaysia import beef and dairy product from abroad to meet these shortcomings. Sustainable Development Goals are a collection of 17 interlinked global goals designed to be a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. Achieve sustainable management and efficient use of natural resources corresponding with GoatFit product by utilizing agro-industrial waste which contain enormous potential to be generated as sustainable products. GoatFit obviously will reduce waste generation in palm oil industry through recycling and reuse as alternative ingredient for animal feed. There are three objectives for this study. First, to reduce the negative impact of agricultural residue to the environment by utilizing agro-industrial waste. It focuses the use of waste to reduce the environmental issue and ensure sustainable development and conserve environment for the future generation. By utilizing palm acid oil and palm oil meal effluent can reduce the environmental cost by effluent coming from palm oil meal. Second, to investigate the effectiveness of feeding goat with suitable composition of agro-industrial waste to form a feed formulation based on feeding guideline by Department of Veterinary Services Malaysia. There are three formulations in this study. The formulation is varies in different ratio of organic waste in the goat dietary treatment to ensure it is fulfilling the requirement needed by the animal. Lastly, to determine the effect of fat replacement on nutrient intake, digestibility, and growth performance of goat. The fat replacement helps the goat to grow healthily. The nutrient of all treatment is identified to fulfill the need by animal for performance growth. Goat feed are made of a few agro-industrial waste such as POME, PAO, coconut residue, napier grass, and water lettuce. POME is the largest waste byproduct generated during the production of crude palm oil. Most dry sludge POME can be recycled or returned to the field as fertilizer or animal feed replacement in terms of providing sufficient mineral requirements. Palm acid oil (PAO) is produced from the refining of the crude palm oil. PAO contains 3 to 5% in POME. The main component of PAO is lower free fatty acid, neutral oil, and moisture. The fatty acid in PAO are highly digestible. Napier grass. In Malaysia, grass production is limited due to the competition in using land with other industry. So, there is a need to find other alternatives to replace the grass as animal feed. Water lettuce is floating aquatic plants that can cause oxygen deficiency and kill aquatic life. Also, it will prevent the sunlight from penetrating through the lake. By using water lettuce, this will help preventing aquatic life from die. Coconut residue is a byproduct of coconut milk extraction. It is high in fiber. The waste is commonly thrown away without realizing it has a high dry matter and crude protein that is useful as animal feedstock. There is 3 formulations of diet are created and 1 control diet. Each set of mixture will apply to 2 male goat aged 6 months and above with the average body weight 23 to 27 kg. Goats were adapted to the feeding management for 14 days before the start of data collection. At the end of the adaptation period, the goats were individually weighed and divided into 4 groups of equal number and weight. All goats are housed in individual pens and had free access to fresh water and a mineral block. The initial body weight was measured and recorded daily and summarized weekly. There is a total of 3 kg for each goat to eat daily. They will be fed twice a day, which is in the morning and evening. The goat is monitored for 30 weeks. The results show that Diet 1 have the highest growth performance compared to other. Boar goat are chosen as known to have a fast growing rate compared to other breed. The goat is monitored for 30 weeks. The weight difference is calculated and the growth performance curve is tabulated using the cumulative value of the weight difference. Each goat will be compared with control goat. It shows that all goats have a good growth performance except of control diet was lower than all goats along the experiment week. Greater quantity of napier grass can be replaced with coconut residue, water lettuce and PAO in diet for boar goat without any adverse effect on their growth performance. Feeding goat with agro-industrial waste in this study contribute significantly to the improvement of the growth performance of goat by exploiting the use of locally available feed resources. As for conclusion, Diet 1 shows the best result in growth performance of goat. Nutrient in the feed is important to ensure the goat grow healthily. Dry matter in the feed will ensure the good digestion of the goat, and crude protein is to increase the growth performance. Palm acid oil in the combination of goat feed can represent better result in certain aspects of growth performance. The composition are cheaper than the conventional feedstock in the market and resources could be saved. The use of solid waste can control the quality of waste disposal of landfill, reduce the environmental pollution and provide clean and healthy environment to the community. And lastly, formulation consists of material that can be obtained in Malaysia that came from waste generated by industrial, agriculture and food processing that can be obtained freely without any added charges. Other than that, the material is also easy to handle.